soft, gentle voice. Once upon a time, in a world filled with people who had lost their way, there was a man named Noah. Noah was kind, faithful, and obedient to God. One day, God spoke to Noah and gave him a remarkable mission to build an ark, dramatically. Imagine it. A massive wooden ark being built on dry land while ominous storm clouds gather in the distance. Villagers, confused and skeptical, watched from afar. They laughed at Noah, but he remained steadfast in his faith. He knew he had to prepare for what was coming. Scene changes to animals arriving 2 by 2. As the construction of the ark neared completion, something incredible happened. Animals of every kind began to arrive 2 by 2. Elephants and lions, birds and insects, they all came as if guided by an unseen hand. Noah welcomed them aboard, understanding the gravity of his mission. Voice growing softer, more tense. Then the sky darkened. The first drops of rain began to fall, slowly at first, then more steadily. Soon it was a torrential downpour. The floodwaters rose higher and higher, covering the earth, but inside the ark there was hope. Emotionally, for 40 days and 40 nights, Noah, his family, and all the animals stayed inside the ark. The sounds of rain and waves crashing against the ark filled the air, but Noah's faith never wavered. He trusted in God's promise of deliverance. Finally, the rain stopped. The floodwaters began to recede. And then, a moment of pure peace. A dove returned to the ark with an olive branch, signaling that land was near. Gently, with hope. As the ark settled on dry ground, the sun broke through the clouds and a radiant rainbow stretched across the sky. It was a symbol of God's promise, a new beginning for all creation. Noah and his family stepped out of the ark, grateful and full of hope. Warmly, the story of Noah's Ark reminds us of the power of faith, the importance of obedience, and the promise of new beginnings. Even in the darkest of times, there is always hope on the horizon. Softly, thank you for joining me on this epic journey. Until next time, keep the faith and remember, every storm brings the promise of a rainbow.